And the first US interest rate cut since President Trump took office for a second term is likely to take the spotlight in a week that will determine policy settings for half of the world's 10 most traded currencies. Take a look at this next report.
The 36-hour interest rate spree will begin in the first cut in the US this year. That starts with the Bank of Canada and then the Federal Reserve on Wednesday, shifting to the Bank of England the following day and ending with the Bank of Japan. Central banks may either adjust borrowing costs or prepare investors for their intentions in 2025's final 3 months. By the end of the week, rates affecting 2/5 of the global economy, including 4 of the G7 nations, will be known. In the upcoming week's round of central bank meetings, the Fed and the Bank of Canada are expected to cut rates by 0.25%. Meanwhile, the Bank of England is forecast to hit pause. Investors will also eye the Bank of Japan on Friday after the recent political turmoil. The BOJ, though, is expected to remain on the sidelines for now. While investors' focus will remain on the Fed meeting, markets will watch for any hints of further easing by these central banks. An interest rate cut long sought by Trump's White House is expected to feature prominently this week. The standoff over monetary policy so far this year has pitted Trump against Fed Chair Jerome Powell's concerns about tariff-driven inflation. But last month, the Fed boss changed his tone and hinted at policy easing. While inflation remains elevated, the job numbers are looking worse. There has been limited jobs growth seen over the past 4 months. Recent data revisions suggest more than half of the jobs that have reportedly been added in the 12 months to March were found not to actually exist. A cooling economy and weakening jobs market will help to dampen inflation tied to tariffs. As a result, the Fed is now in a position to resume easing policy from somewhat restrictive territory towards a neutral footing. Further north, the Bank of Canada is widely expected to cut interest rates by 0.25%. That is to cushion Canada's economy, which is heavily exposed to Trump's US tariffs. The output contracted sharply in the June quarter, while employment fell for a second consecutive month in August. That pushed the unemployment rate up to 7.1%. In the UK, the jobs market is a wild card for the Bank of England. Investors will watch for any further weakness in the payroll figures. Apart from jobs data, the BOE is particularly sensitive to food inflation right now, and this is set to notch above 5%. Services inflation is likely to inch lower. However, that shouldn't materially move the dial on the BOE's rate-cutting path or expectations. Separately, at the European Central Bank, a 2-day conference starting Wednesday may be the biggest venue for comments from policymakers. This comes after the ECB kept rates unchanged earlier this month. Overall, a $14 trillion rally has taken Wall Street stocks to record highs. That bull run is headed for an inflection point. Investors expect this Fed rate cut to be a boost for the animal spirit in stock markets. Business Bureau, WION World is One.